Federica Brignone of Italy, despite what we'd heard about her, was brilliant.
Brilliant. You know, this is an easy course set, but on the toughest GS hill for the women. You can see her. She makes a little bit mistake, and she'll make another one on the steep, but she's so strong. She's ahead of the course, and unlike anybody else we're going to see, she was aggressive and committed to that ski.
And so what we had heard coming into this race is that the Italians had been snowed out everywhere. They didn't have any giant slalom training. Didn't matter.
Didn't matter. Look at her on the steep. This is the toughest 12 giant slaloms turns in the world, and she does not stiff it. A little bit of a problem here and there, throwing some snow, but she stayed on line. Clean skiing, the best skiing we saw all first run, and you can tell by the time, because when she got onto the bottom flat, she turned on the afterburners, kept the speed all the way to the finish.
Now, we will talk about that bottom flat throughout the second run. It is so critical on this hill, that transition, more important than any other spot in the world, and Brignone nailed it. Now comes Federica Brignone. 6 times she has been on a World Cup Giant Slalom podium, but very often has given up first-run leads to drift off that front spot.
She's just got to stay in her own head and ski on the limit, because that's when she skis the fastest and actually in most control. When she shuts it down, when she's too careful, things go bad.
Ooh, nothing careful about the skiing from Brignone, showing that fiery Italian spirit.
But look at that lead. She knows she can play with a little of it. But this next steep section, that's where you can give up a little.
A flowing skier is Brignone, and showing some of that flow right now. Lacks precision. Will she need it right now?
She was the only one to carve more of the turns in that first run. She's on that high line. She's very smooth. This looks very good coming into the bottom.
This sequence here's got to nail. Look at this. She's getting some time back.
All right, now after this red, now you can let it go. This is where Schifrin was low. This is where Weirauter was low. Let it go.
And so what a contrast. Schifrin, 60 days of training. The Italians scrapping for a week or two. And Federica Brignone showing some real gumption in the final turns. Looks like she might steal it from Schifrin. And that is victory #1 for Federica Brignone. Today, Federica Brignone doesn't have just one good run. She puts 2 together for her first victory. Michaela Schifrin solidly in second. Tina Weirauter, Lara Gut, the 2 names we talked about. Threats in the overall. They're starting to look a lot more threatening with that opening GS result.